What's up, everyone? Welcome to our little hangout. I don't know if you guys are going to show up. If you're not, what's going to happen? That's kind of the point of a free for all, I guess. Um, I'm just pretty excited. It's been a really good week. It has allowed me to really be able to do what I want to do, and that's be able to visit Pomona. What's up, Riley? How you doing, brother? I am just finishing up the last little bit. Give me just a second. But thank you, everyone that is here right now and spending time with us. Sunday nights can be a little crazy. What's up, Neil? I'm about to be chilling really hard. Like I told you earlier, I am kind of preparing my liver for this weekend. You're all good, brother. You're all good. Do your thing. Um, I don't I don't drink regularly anymore, so I am pre-gaming my liver so I don't die. What's up, Genomic? I got my girl, Gamora, out. Give her some time to stretch out and do her thing. I'm really excited to freaking hang out. I got a bottle of whiskey and two tall $15 beers in tow. Oh, man. Love the face forest. Thanks, Neil. What up, Tone? Yeah, the face forest is coming in hard, and I love it. I love everything about it. In all honesty, hopefully within the next year, I'll be able to give Chris a run for his money, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I I overly watch YouTube. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I like seriously overly watch YouTube. I spend way too much time on it, but I love it. What up, Jay? Um, that is exactly what I'm going for, Jason. Actually, if you ever watch the show Vikings, I'm trying to get my hair up top to grow, and then I'm gonna braid it down, and I'm going for the Ragnar look of like season 2 or season 3, I think. I'm not sure exactly what season it was, but it's one of my favorite shows, and I am mostly Irish, Scottish. Uh, Found out we have a lot of Scandinavian blood in us, so why not enjoy it, right? Um, yeah, bro, it's if you can't tell, it's starting to go, so I figured I'll enjoy it while I can, and then once it gets gone, I'll just bick it, and it is what it is, you know? Like, you can't be too mad about it. This light's really freaking bright. I was trying to figure out a way to like incorporate the lights in the background with this, and it is what it is. What up, TJ? Thanks for coming by, man. But it's been a long time since I freaking just did a hangout. Like, I'm always doing interviews, I'm always doing something, but we haven't really hung out in a long time. So I'm gonna give you guys a hangout tonight. You can watch me drink beer, prepare for Pomona. Wonderful, wonderful Pomona. It's my favorite place in the world. It's better than Disneyland, Disney World. California's Disneyland. Florida's Disney World, right? I don't know. I'm not a Californian, so. And I'm halfway tempted. Thank you, TJ. She is my baby girl. I love it. I'm halfway tempted to bring my Vikings drinking horn with me to Pomona just to outdo some people. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it, maybe we won't. What do you guys think? You think I should do it? I think it'd be kind of funny to drink out of a horn. Do not drink Bud Light. Well, I'll drink Bud Light if it's there, but you know. No, that you know what? I forget about that. I did bring Bud Light Lime that night. I forgot. Um, how do you set that down with a drink in it? So I have this thing that kind of wraps around your neck, and you just place it in the holster, kind of like what she's doing right now, and my horn just sits right there. So when I don't want to hold on to it and drink, I can do that. And then the wife got me this. I don't know if you can see it, but it says the Fealys, and then it has the Claudia right there, and then the Trinity on the back. So, yeah. I'm trying to go for that GQ style. Like, I give you a hard time, but it's just everything you do, Jay, is just so clean. I'm trying to be like you, man. Like, I'm really trying to be like you. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Yeah. I didn't remember the Bud Light Lime, so you're doing better than me, Tone. Um, Honestly, I'll drink anything. Like, I'm really hoping I can get people into the tequila scene when I get to Pomona. How's the family there? All doing wonderful. Mama's, Lord, 25 weeks, 26 weeks right now. So it's not long until third baby Feely gets here. My son is finally starting to put words together. Hopefully he'll have full sentences soon, which would be amazing. It has been a little bit of a rough time with the snakes. That's actually something I'll probably tell today. I haven't said anything to too many people just because I lost it. I lost it pretty bad. A Russian beer called Lucky Bastard. What's up, Iron Dog? I'm down. Whatever you want me to try, I'll drink. I'm not afraid. But so about 5 or 6 days ago. So you guys know, in my reptile, well, this is my office. I keep my boas in here. I keep all my pythons in the garage in my reptile room, whatever you want to call it. And I use a space heater to maintain ambient heat and all that good stuff. Well, the thermostat in the space heater gave out. And instead of it staying at an 88, 89 degree spot, it went up to about 105. And I ended up losing one of my snakes because of it, which really fucking sucks. No lie there. Everyone understands that, I'm sure. But it was my mistake. I do check twice a day. I check in the morning and I check before bed. And it went out like right before my night checks because you could tell just by the way her body was. I did lose one of my females, which, I mean, losing a snake altogether sucks, but it especially sucks when it's a female you're about to put into rotation. So she only had about 6 more months before I could put her into rotation. So it really sucked. But moral of the story is check your equipment and check it often. What's up? I think that was Richard. Yeah. Army vet, how you doing? But yeah, so I ended up losing one of my larger females. Really freaking sucks. Puts a damper in a lot of plans that I had, but we'll find a way back. It is what it is. I continue to move forward with what we're doing here, and that is spreading the love of these wonderful animals, sharing ball pythons with the world, and educating in the schools. And that's really my push right now. I was talking to Sean Bradley a couple of days ago, and he was like, so what are you doing locally? Like, he really got me thinking about what am I doing enough here in my local area, because we had the opportunities. Like, we had Repticons and we had things like that, but they just really didn't do well and people gave up on them. So it is what it is. Like with the snake thing, I've had a stroke of bad luck as of late. Everyone knows that. I'm just trying to maintain with what I have right now. Things will get better. Things always get better. I'm trying to focus on moving forward is the best way to say that. But yeah. space heaters are probably not the best way to maintain your ambient heat. I do have a couple of retics in there that I don't keep on heat pads. I just use ambient heat. So it really kind of upsets me that the thermostat went out on that. I had to take care of that right away. So we're good now. Ambient heat's not an issue. But you just got to think, once your equipment gets a couple of years old, you have to check it a lot more often. Otherwise, shit can happen, right? So, dude, I can't wait for Pomona. Like I was talking to Riley this morning if he's still in here, and Pomona's probably my favorite. Well, it's not probably. It is my favorite place as far as reptile love. What's up, Manuel? Um, what up, Austin? So as far as reptile shows and what goes on and just the plethora of people that surround that show, it's amazing, and it's my happy place. So I'm really freaking stoked to be able to make it back. I want to continue to make every show. I want to continue to do the things that we're doing and just really spread our brand out. Actually reached out to the local pet store to see if we can step things up as far as their rat trade, because my rats are doing really well. So I'm gonna see if I can get kind of a side business going with there. Um, dude, Jay, you got to make it to Pomona, man. Like Pomona's the place to be if you want to do it. Um, if you guys can make it to Pomona, make it to Pomona. I can't keep like I'll be on this all night with Pomona. I love Pomona, and it really was just a blessing in disguise. Um, I didn't have the money to make it to Pomona. I have the money to get into Pomona and to take care of myself while there, but not to actually physically get out there. What up, Pomona? What's up, Joel? And but I got really lucky. Adam and Miguel kind of reached out, gave me a late Christmas present, and they said, "Hey, man, we got your way here." So I am taken care of. So huge shout out to them. Big thanks to them. They're amazing dudes. Joel is an amazing dude. I really look forward to working with him a little bit in the future. If you guys didn't know, you'll see it eventually. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be. It's gonna be fun though. Joel, this one's for you, buddy. But huge opportunity. I'm taking my drone. I'm taking multiple cameras. Yeah, man. Like, come through, Jason. We'll enjoy having you there, man. Like, there's just such a plethora of knowledge you can get there too. Awesome. That's great to hear, brother. Like, I look forward to seeing you again. It really is a good time, and if you take the time to really talk to the breeders and get to know some of the guys that are a little ways back in our industry, there's such a plethora of knowledge for it. So I'll bring the bikinis for the crew. Yeah, Jay, something about creating content, man. Like people keep telling me I need to do it, and I was like, I don't know, but yeah, there's gonna be a massive amount of content coming out of Pomona. You'll probably see 2, maybe 3 videos out of just Pomona. I do have an issue with that. I'll give you guys that. I've been kind of lacking on the content. I'll do I'll do my interviews on Sundays or our hangouts, and I haven't been putting stuff out during the week. I'm getting back on it. Taking a CDL course is no freaking joke. Learning how to drive an 18-wheeler kind of kicks your ass. And so I've been doing that. I've been working at night besides doing that and taking care of animals on top of it. So I just had to adjust my schedule. I had to get used to things. So we got things going. I got a little part-time gig at Walmart to start bringing some funds back into the family. I'm going to school, like I said. And then middle of February, I'll be on the road working as a truck driver, so we'll get like some travel footage and things like that coming into this channel as well. So this is probably going to become a really diverse channel. 2019 is going to be a huge year for us. Yes, I am absolutely ready for it. 2018, as a lot of people say, was kind of a shit show for me. I met so many amazing people, don't get me wrong. Made lots of great friends, but 2018 just wasn't a great year for me. I dealt with a lot of loss and a lot of mental issues myself, but we're getting past it, we're moving on, and that's all you got to do. They move all the aircraft brakes for the West Coast. Dude, I will probably be in touch with you then, because I was just looking at doing a freaking designated route, but I'll have like hazmat and every certification you can have as far as truck driving when I'm done with the school. So if I could get something that pays a little bit higher, everything's going towards like bills, obviously, but everything I make, I only want to do truck driving for about 5, maybe 6 years tops. And then I want to go full time with snakes and with education. So this is my way to really just work my butt off for the next 5 or 6 years. What's up, honey? And take it from there and really grow Fealys Clutch or whatever I think it's too late to rebrand. I've been Fealys Clutch for a year. But look at that. You're a pretty girl. But that's my way to really jump in and get that going. And then I've already talked to the wife, and she's gonna be able to, well, hopefully hold it down here at home. I got a couple of people that I'm really close with that have their own little small collections, so I'm gonna give them some under the table money to help maintain the rats and the snakes along with my wife, so that she doesn't have to worry about 3 kids and snakes and rats and, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Snakes and rats and all of that, because it's going to be a little overwhelming with me not being around as much. And it's definitely going to suck because I'm not going to get the time with my animals that I really want, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a good thing for all of us. So, and then I really get to see the world and see where, because I'm dead set on getting out of El Paso. As much as I've enjoyed my time here, I'm ready for a change of scenery. So it's finding where the next spot is for our family and what I'm doing. What's up, Pride of Texas? Thanks for coming in. Kansas City's too cold for me, bro. Anywhere where it snows more than like 3 inches a year is an ex-nay, bro. I just can't do it. I hate snow. I hate being cold. It is currently mid-30s, low 40s here, and it'll stay that way for the rest of winter pretty much. And yeah, that's too cold for me. So if I can't wear shorts, I'm not happy. Arizona, there's a lot out there. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people will have their idea of where I need to go, but this is kind of Caspering me out. Like, I'm getting ghostly. Is that a little better? It was blinding me anyway, so maybe Arizona. I do love California. I've talked to the wife about it. She's just not 100% digging it because it's so far away from her family. But at the end of the day, it's far away from my family too, besides my little sister. So it's just really finding where it's gonna fit in for us. So we'll see. Might be something in the works. What up, BP? Oh, Lord. But yeah, guys. So I really love it. I love the fact that I'm able to do this at all. Like, this was honestly just a dream of mine for so long, and the fact that I'm able to spend any time at all with reptiles again in my house is just freaking amazing. I feel like that's a strong might. What are you referencing, Austin? I think I missed that. What are you doing, girly? Give me just a moment. Something about large boas. If you guys don't know, like if you haven't worked with boas or retics or any large constrictors, when you give them a small piece of your body to hold on to, pound for pound, they're pretty freaking strong. So it can start to kick your butt. Not that I don't love ball pythons, or there's honestly not a reptile I don't really love. I think I should just create a zoo one day, but we'll see. That's probably like 100 years down the road. Leave that to my kids or something. I don't know. But there's really not a reptile or animal in that case that I just don't love. Dude, I just completely fed my collection with my own rats that I produce. That's freaking awesome, Austin. Dude, that's the level I'm about to be on. So, you're talking about it's a sunrise, right, Joel? Is it a sunrise or I can't remember what it is. I know she was just on your Moonglow. There we go. Yeah, I know she was just on one of your videos, and I don't know. I have a sweet spot with boas. They just, I don't know. I'm calm around them. They're calm around me. I read them better, and I think a lot of people get a little angsty because they have a more menacing look. But you still pairing this year? So I had a girl. I only had the one pairing this year, and this is the other bad part of the year. I paired her. She did her pre-ovulation shed, got huge, and we had that spike because of the regulator, and now it looks like the nice swollen tummy is going back down. So I have a feeling I had an ovulation and it is gone. So, but it is what it is. I think I missed. Let me see. How do you house bows and balls together, or are they separate? All right, so I house all my boa constrictors in my office, and then all my pythons are out in my garage with my rats. So they are separated. There's not really a vent system between the garage and the house, so I don't have to worry about IBD or anything like that. And when I'm done with her and done with this stream, I'll go clean myself before I go out to them. So I always come to the boas at the end of feeding and everything like that. I really take the steps necessary to prevent a possible spread of IBD, even though I don't think they have it. Otherwise, I would have noticed something from them. But let me see. Just got my first boa and shit. Boas are amazing. I don't know, man. I think if you work with boas at all, you'll fall in love with them. Like they just a lot of people fell in love with berms and boas right off the bat when this industry started. And I remember as well, I mean, you've been around this industry since you were a kid too, Austin. When I was a kid and I was working in pet stores, you couldn't keep them in the store. That's just the only thing that people wanted. And then you started getting like Brazilian rainbow boas and stuff like that that were... It is 5 o'clock here, Brian. 5 o'clock Mountain Time, 4 o'clock Pacific, which I posted as 6 because I went forward instead of backwards. Because, yeah, me. Is what it is. Even the Amazon tree boas, man. Like, my Amazon tree boa bites me every time I take that little turd out. But I still love the dude. He doesn't scare me. Like, there's not very many... Here, let me rephrase this. There's not an animal that scares me, but there are definitely animals that I definitely respect because it is better to respect them than to get tagged by one of them, like Hots. But yeah. What are you doing, crazy girl? What are you doing? You wanna come around? Come on. And that's one of the things. I don't know if you guys watch Carla. I know Brian does. But Carla of One Soft Kiss, she talks to her snakes. So does Gay. And what's up, Max Morphs? Dude, thanks for joining in. Carla and Gay, they put out this theory that if you sit there and you actually talk to your snakes recognize you. They start listening. They can take voice commands, which is freaking outstanding if you really think about it. The ability for them to really step up to that level of comprehension is... Well, I mean, I think everybody talks to their snakes, but like right now when I'm telling her, hey, come up here, do this, and she actually moves up. Like, maybe she would have done it on her own. Maybe not, you know? But the fact that you can kind of put stuff out there and they start reacting, they start learning off of you and what you want and where you're comfortable, which kind of makes them comfortable because you're comfortable, right? And yeah, I think it's amazing. It's a great theory and it's something that I'm testing out with my retics. I talked to my boa. She is actually getting ready to go into shed again, so she has a little bit of a whistle. Her nostrils always kind of give her an issue. Before I got her, she had her previous owner had told the pet store that she had a respiratory infection. They got rid of it, gave her back because they just couldn't handle the size of her, which she's not that big. She's only about 5.5, 6.5 feet, something around there. And so she's had multiple respiratory infections throughout her life. So I think I still have to get it checked out, but from the way she breathes and things like that, I want to say there's probably some scar tissue in her lung. So she does, if you guys can hear it, I don't know, can you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? There's like a little whistle almost when she breathes out because she has like issues breathing all the time, even though it's not a respiratory infection. Like I've taken her to the vet to be looked at for that multiple times because it freaked me out for months. What's up, Gray? And unfortunately, she just, every time she's about to go into shed and about a week after shed, every time she breathes out, she whistles, which is kind of weird, but is what it is. It happens. She's healthy, she's happy, she's growing. So as long as that continues to happen, I'll be happy. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to hang out tonight. Like, I wanted to get ready. I wanted to announce Pomona, which I think most of the people on here knew I was going to Pomona anyways, but I'm just always so excited to go to Pomona. You can't really break it. I feel like a kid every time I get to say, hey, I'm going to Pomona. My snakes will have some transient nostril blockage around shit. Yeah, So she gets these whistles. I don't know if anyone else that has boas heard them make sounds. Like, there was a time when, before we bought our house that we live in now, when or when we first got her, she was by a window, and there's this cat that was always outside the window, and the cat would meow outside of my window, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. Stray cats, gotta love them. But she got to the point where the cat would go away, and you would still hear kind of like a meow sound, and it's almost like she was breathing weird and forcing air out. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'm wondering if maybe they're able to stretch their cords the way we do. Not that they have a voice the same way or vocal cords the way that we do, but I'm wondering if maybe they're able to stretch their esophagus or something. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna all right, Joel, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see you over at Pomona, man. Just, yeah. Talking about, what are we talking about? Justin, I really wish you guys could go. I love having you guys around. I am actually preparing for that myself, Brian, because I have a feeling I'm going to be sleeping under one of the tables at the auction if I try to keep up with you guys at all. Because I haven't been drinking anywhere near as much as I used to. But, what's up, Munson? It's been great hanging out. If you guys have any questions, all while destroying Austin. Ooh, he called you out, Austin. What are you going to do about it? I think you should make a video about how good you are at pool. But I'm just playing. Definitely gonna have more edited videos, and I'm getting ready to come up with a couple of different ideas. So we'll see if you guys like them. If you don't, well, too bad. I like the ideas, so it's gonna happen. And that's kind of what this page is it's to share my creativity and show my kids. And I don't want to sound like Brian because he's on here, but I want something that my family can see when I'm gone. And I don't have much from my childhood anymore, so I want to leave something that they're able to see in the future and spread my love of what I enjoy in life. So, what are you doing, Craig? What are you doing? You okay? You ready to go back? All right. Horrible ideas. Absolutely, Jay. They're all horrible ideas, but you guys watch them, so. And if they're anything like my last video, they get a bunch of dislikes, which just means I did something right, because I got a reaction out of people. To be honest, I think it was probably the cricket that got everybody to dislike the last video, but no one said anything, so. You think it's the content? Well, if my content's that bad, my content's that bad. I will believe the content when I see it. It's coming, man. It's coming. I have to finish editing one. Yeah, I've been out of the Army. My official last day in the Army was 5 November. I was on terminal leave for about 3 months, so I was able to do what I wanted, but my actual retirement day was 5 November. And that's part of the reason why I'm having such an issue right now and things have been kind of slowed down. Is anyone knows the government, they don't like to pay you, but they're really quick to take the money that they're supposed to get. So they messed up my retirement pay, and I'm working for the back pay, or I'm waiting for the back pay of all that, which will get us back in a good place, but is what it is. You got to be patient with these things. You guys are going quick. Got some rats from a buddy of mine in town. That's awesome. Munson, have you thought about breeding your own rats? That's what I like to do. I do. Now I'll say this: I do buy from Cold Blooded Cafe, which is Forrest's little business. Well, one of his businesses for frozen thawed, just so I can continue to build up my colonies and I don't completely kill off my colonies. And then as far as finding a job, I'm in a CDL course right now. As of middle of February, I'll be on the road pretty much 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks out of every month. So the job's gonna be there, and then the retirement on top of that. So it is what it is. I think everything's what you make out of it. But if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it, Munson. That's your right to do whatever you want to do, you know? So, worth it, but nice to get out. Yeah, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. You want to go, mamas? Here. You go stretch out. And yes, I do let my snake free roam. She can't really get too far, but when she wants to crawl around, I let her crawl around for a little while. They are working out, Gray. Absolutely. They are working out. It's just patience is key in anything that you do. And I'm a very impatient person, so glad you found something. Hope everything works out. I've got a buddy that got out. Yeah, so if you go back and watch the rest of this video before you came in, I kind of put my plan out. I only plan on being on the road for about 5 years. Max, absolutely max. I'll be on the road 5-6 years. And then I'll be strictly at home with the snakes and YouTube and the rats and the wife and the kids and all that good stuff. So I'll be walking my kids to school and taking care of my animals and doing education. So I usually get my rats from Expos or Craigslist. Expos, I agree with. Not to say that you do anything wrong, Munson. That's not my place to say. Whatever you're comfortable with. I don't like Craigslist for a lot of things. I like Craigslist to pick up antiques. I kind of do what Chris was talking about, Dead Mouse was talking about on his last video, but as far as animal stuff, I kind of stay away from that. But furniture, things like that I can fix and resell, I like. But not a 5-year plan. Oh, sounds like a solid plan. Good luck with it. I am getting... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not getting anything at the show. I'm getting a bunch of beer in my belly and a lot of great footage and some photography. Would it be photography? No, it'd be videography, right, Brian? Well, I'm going to talk to Enrico for photography lessons and you probably, and then for filming. Oh, thank you, Beth. I don't want any.
Why?
Because I'm drinking beer and it wouldn't go good together. I'll get them afterwards. Thank you.
You just denied.
I did deny you sugar cookies.
Fresh out of the oven.
Fresh out of the oven.
That's rude. Take them and pretend you like them.
Okay. Nom nom nom. They were delicious.
Yes.
You still gonna get checked? Arlington, I don't know about. I'm gonna really try to get there. My thing is I have to I have to take care of the school thing, so it depends on how much time I can really get off of school, because the way I was able to go to Pomona is this whole week I'm basically not taking lunches during school break. I'm working through my lunches as class time so that I can make up leaving school a couple hours early on Friday in order to catch the plane. So Arlington would probably be the same deal. We are kind of due to go see my wife's grandma again, who only lives an hour away. So if the times match up, we might do it, we might not. I'll definitely keep you guys informed though. Like any show that I go to, I'm gonna let you know. What up, Ernie? Hey, what was the outcome of that game, man? I appreciate it, brother. I'll let you know. Like I said, we're maintaining. We're doing what we got to do right now. It was scary for a little bit, but we're doing good. Bro, if you tell me the Vikings lost right now, I'm not gonna be happy. What do you think about the news from Chris Wessow? Him saying that he freaking isn't gonna breed anymore? I don't think there's an issue with that. I think there's a lot of things he could do within the industry and within society as a whole that doesn't require breeding. Like everyone acts like if you're not breeding, it's the end of the world. But if you look at it, look at everything I've done in the, well, I haven't. Let me rephrase that. Look at all the potential things that I have going without ever breeding yet. I don't think breeding is a requirement to really make it in this industry. There's a lot of different things you could do. Like at the end of the day, he could take more of a freaking conservation standpoint or even an education standpoint, or who knows what he's gonna do. I don't know if he's announced anything yet. I was looking at the messages that he had sent out because me and Chris, we do talk fairly often. So it is what it is. Vikings lost. Well, shit. It is what it is. Just hasn't been a good year. Who knows? As long as the Eagles lose, then they still got a chance. Oh well. Yeah, I honestly have only seen one game all year, so it is what it is. Let's do a burger challenge at the show. You get the burgers, I'm down. I think it's going to be a better step for him, and he will do more education maybe, but I know he will still be around. Oh, he's going to be around regardless, man. Philly made the playoffs. I'm sure Tony's happy right now. I'm not, but I'm sure Tony is. It is what it is. They had a crap year. If they had their offensive coordinator do something besides little 3 to 5 yard passes all season, then they wouldn't have had to worry about the last game of the season. But whatever. Ernie, be nice. There's always next year, right, Ernie? Just like your Giants. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I know, Marshall. I know. I'm a Minnesota fan. It's depressing, but whatever. They're gonna learn one day. Is what it is. Oh Lord, Ernie. Ernie is in my stream. Like I feel conflicted right now. Like I don't know if I should be happy or if I should do something crazy or what I should do. Like Ernie never joins the live streams. Fuck you, Jay. I am Scandinavian. I have a right to freaking look like a Viking, I guess. You're such a dick. I love you, brother. You're a dick, but I love you. I think that's why we get along so well. I do. I have everyone's favorite YouTuber's YouTuber. Or everyone's favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber on my stream right now. So Ernie, Scheffner. I don't have the microphone though, so I can't do that. If you guys haven't checked him out, you like to do sports, or you like sports at all, go check him out. Did you surpass 1.4? Yeah, Ernie? Did you meet your goal for the weekend? I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if I have a goal right now. We are close to 500 subs, so that would be kind of cool to break finally. After all this, well, not all this time. I mean, it's been almost a year. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. No monetizing this video. Not that I could anyways, but you'll make it, man. No big deal. Would be kind of cool to get those last 15 and break 500. I do want to break into 1,000 subs next year, and I have a couple of giveaway ideas and things like that. I know in our industry, a lot of people like to give away snakes, and I'm just not of that mindset, I guess. I like to give away tools or things like that, maybe. Was by far one of the best moments of my whole life. Yeah, bro. Like, I think everyone on YouTube has more than enough ability to reach 1K. There's just so many people around as long as you're actually putting effort into it, which he's going to come up and say right now, well, put some fucking effort into it, John. I already know. The beard will never leave, man. I might shave my head. Like, I'll go full bald and give away the hair on my head, but I'll never shave the beard. That's just not happening, Brian. That's actually awesome. I love that. Yeah, exactly, Iron Dog. Like, I'd rather give away like thermostats or like a gift card for tubs from Freedom Breeder or whatever. Hint, hint, Brian. I need Jesse's contact info. Is that a good way to do that? Things like that. Like, I want to give you items that'll help you take care of your animals, and then you choose exactly what animal it is that you're getting versus me saying, okay, I'm giving away this bumblebee, guys. It's a really beautiful snake. And I'm not saying that a bumblebee is not a beautiful ball python, but at the end of the day, maybe it has characteristics that you don't want, but if you win the giveaway, you're getting that snake. Or maybe you're not set up for that snake, and I'm not going to know that. So instead of giving something live to you, I would rather give you the tools to take care of said live animals. But that's just my thought on it, and I've debated it a lot because obviously I have a big enough collection now that I could really be like, if I wanted to give away a snake when the temperatures are right again, I could go that way. But I don't think it's the right way to try to grow this channel. And honestly, I don't even know if what we're doing right now is how I want to keep this channel. I kind of have multiple ideas. So, like I said, there's going to be multiple types of content coming out. We'll see how you guys like it, how you guys dislike it, and we'll make adjustments from there. Give away feeder rats. Everyone will. Yeah, that's a great idea actually, because there's always a shortage of rats to everyone I talk to, but same time I couldn't. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like you're freaking. I hate you, Ernie. um, you bred those first babies, so now for you to just give away those babies, just it isn't right. It's taking away from your time to try to grow YouTube. Which yes, you can look at YouTube as a business, but right now YouTube's fun for me. Um, I don't want it to become unfun. I want to be able to, or I want to have the desire to continue doing this and continue keeping that track of my life for my family, because it's just is what it is. And if you let YouTube become a full-time job, it can get to you. And I think Ernie does a great job of this. Like Ernie freaking he's got the business aspect of it down, but he's just always having fun. And I love that about him. Like I love watching his lives because of that. And all his other goofy videos, even though I see more butt crack than one man should ever have to see. But that's neither here or there. Cold-blooded, man. Like Forrest, he freezes his rats faster than anyone else. Like it's just a clean operation. I love it. There's nothing wrong with that, Munson. Like whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. Yo, like you're right, man. Like I have to give James big props for that, because literally, if you had sent me that footage and told me, "Hey, I need you to edit this out," I probably would have told you to fucking get lost. There's no way I would do it. It's just an asshole. When you're pregnant, why it's you say thank you, babe. I said thank you, but I didn't want them right now. I did say thank you at the end of it. That's my wife getting mad at me, guys, because I told her I didn't want sugar cookies. Ooh, let me see. Oh, Lord. And eat them beer or not. Okay, here, just to make you happy, Jay. It's not Pomona yet, Brian, so you can't get mad at me, but these are sugar cookies. And I hate eating on video. So Ernie is the drunken white boy that hangs out with all the black guys. That's really smart about sports and is just really spastic. And that's why I enjoy his channel, Brian. So I think you'll get a lot of laughs out of it. Him and his girlfriend like crack me up so bad. But I ate your sugar cookie, Scout. I cut down on videos the day. Hold on. My daughter asked me to help her with homework, and I told her I would when I was done at it. Yeah, that's family comes first for me, man. Like, I feel you there. All right, brother, enjoy that last live. I hope you hit your. What are you going for? 1.4K? I think that's what you're after today. So I hope you hit your goals, brother. Good luck. Ever had special cookies? No. I haven't had anything edible. I have also stopped doing interviews every fucking day. I do what I want. Can't tell me what to do, Ernie. This is my page. Oh, I'm sweating. I haven't done anything edible, and with the industries that I've been in, I can't. As much as I would have no issue partaking in anything that had marijuana in it, um, you can't as a truck driver, you can't as military, you can't as a police officer, you can't as anything that I'm going towards at this time, so just not able to. Cookies' lives matter. All right. So I have been on here an hour, and that's just way too long for me. Those that are going to Pomona, I will see you at Pomona. Find me. Come get a hug. Come get some. Come get some footage with me. Get a card so you have a way to contact me besides through here, because I am actually trying to get away from being on my phone all the time. But if you just shoot me a text and stuff like that, it makes it easier. Plus I have animals to take care of and a pregnant wife, and God knows how that goes. So get your schedule. So here's the thing, Brian. I'm going to explain this real quick just for you. My phone, for some reason, when I do lives that aren't events through Hangouts, it's set for California time. And it won't change, even though I've gone into YouTube, I've changed where I live, things like that. And then when I do Google Hangouts, it actually follows the mountain time like it's supposed to be. So it's just easier for me to like go on Instagram and Facebook and all that and be like, hey, it's gonna be 5 o'clock mountain time every Sunday, 5 o'clock mountain time, except for next Sunday, because I'll be at Pomona, and I don't know, maybe I'll go live at Pomona, but more than likely not, because I might be on my way to getting on a plane. So is what it is. You guys have a great night. Get ready for the videos. Get ready for Pomona if you're going. I'm going to be a shit show more than likely. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you guys take care of yourselves. You guys stay blessed. We're going to see you soon. Bye. Oh, work.